Controversy everybody's talking about. The Chiefs' game-winning drive was extended by this third-down defensive holding penalty on Eagles DB James Bradberry. After the game, Bradberry said, quote, "I was hoping he would let it go, but of course he's a ref. It was a big game. It was a hold, so they called it." Shannon, I know you're not going to hold back. Is this the right call or the wrong call?
It's the right call. And the man even said, I held. I was just hoping that the official didn't call it. He said that out of his own. When have you ever heard a player take the high road? They might take the high road if something goes wrong. Yeah, hey, we don't lose. One guy doesn't lose the game. We win as a team. We lose as a team. That's taking the high road. There was no road for him to take, but that road. I held. I tugged his jersey. I was hoping the official didn't call it. The game, Super Bowl, playoffs, fourth quarter should not determine whether or not the official throw the flag. If a foul is committed, a penalty should be thrown. Don't put the onus back on the players. Play it straight up and hey, I'll keep my flag in my pocket. But if I see something, that is a penalty under any normal circumstances. So you're telling me in the first quarter that's a foul. But in the fourth quarter, in the Super Bowl, nah, we swallow the whistle. We eat that. That's not what the officials are supposed to do. If I see something, I'm supposed to call it. Time of the ball game shouldn't matter. The magnitude of the moment and the ball game of itself, it being the Super Bowl, 150 million eyes, shouldn't matter. Skip, he held. Yes, it was a great game. Unfortunately, and I don't think anybody wanted to come down to that. But Bradberry was beat. He got out of position, and he was beat. That's why he did it. You don't hold, an offensive lineman don't hold if he's kicking the guy's ass. DBs don't hold if they got a guy locked up. It's when they're losing the battle, is that I don't want to get beat. I don't want to give up that touchdown. So this is what I do. He held. It's really that simple, Skip.
In the NBA, and I'm about to get to your man LeBron James, that play is called a play-on play because there's not nearly enough there to warrant a game-ending penalty. But I don't care if it's in September or February or first quarter or third quarter or fourth quarter or whatever quarter. There's not enough there to warrant any kind of penalty at all because there's not a blatant jersey grab. I don't see a fistful of jersey. I don't see a redirect. I don't see impeding the receiver. I think Juju, they call it a strike route, so he strikes in and he strikes out, and the ref struck out because he threw a flag on something that's phantom. It's ticky-tack. It's a cheap foul call on something that doesn't deserve to be called because there's no grab. He touches him with his right hand on the front side, and then he touches him with his left hand on the back side. But Juju's moving just the way he would have moved anyway.
What did Mike Pereira say?
Okay,
Mike Pereira,
let's hear what our man Greg Olsen said, and then let's hear what Mike Pereira said, and Greg Olsen doubles down on his point of view.
You'll see James Bradberry, they're going to say he grabs him. He's got his left hand on his back. I don't know. Mike, listen, I think on this stage, I don't know, I think you let him play, finish this thing out. I don't love that call, Mike.
I mean, I think you got to see the whole thing. It seemed to me at the initial break, he grabbed the back of the jersey and pulled it. If we see that, I think that is a hold.
I know he's got that right hand. I get it. I just think in this moment, oh, man, that is a game-altering penalty.
So the moment. So in other words, what Greg Olsen is saying, the moment should dictate whether or not officials throw the flag. Is that what I'm hearing him saying? He said the moment. So no matter what transpired in that moment, no flag should have been thrown. So if the guy face mask, no flag should have been thrown.
That's not what he said.
No, he said the moment. He just said, hold on. He said that out of his mouth.
Okay, but he said what I said. You see right hand to the front of the jersey. I don't see a fistful of jersey. I've seen him before where you grab and tug and the receiver is lurching.
That's what rookie DBs do. James Bradberry is a vet. Watch what he does. It's subtle. You don't do it, so you do it. That's why he said, I got the toe right there. Got it.
I don't see it. I think he touched him with his right hand.
Skip. He said, I tugged.
Did Juju seem to stop and get redirected?
Skip, look, he got the jersey. Come on, Skip.
No, he just touches his jersey. He did not grab and hold and pull.
There's no, Skip. The blindest man is the man that can't see. It's the one that chooses not to see. You and Greg Olson chose not to see the holding. He saw it, but he said the moment should have dictated the official not throwing the flag. That's what he said.
Okay, what I saw was Patrick Mahomes under pressure from sweating just a little bit for the first time the whole game, and just throwing the ball away. It is way uncatchable. I don't care what happened between Bradberry and Juju. It's an uncatchable ball.
Got him. Got him.
There's no tug.
Skip, here's the thing, though, Skip. How do you know? If he doesn't hold him, how do we know Juju doesn't get free release and turn up the rail?
I think he was getting pretty free anyway.
No.
I don't think he was impeded whatsoever.
Skip. So if that's the case, and people have heard, well, look how short the route was. I've seen get holding calls on the screenplay. Have you not seen the defensive guy or a guy grab a guy that's running the screen and they throw the flag? Why would they throw it? The depth of the route. So at the moment, so under circumstances, what I'm hearing now, what people are saying is that the moment should dictate whether or not a penalty is thrown. So if it's late in the ball game, don't swallow your whistle, no matter what transpires.
I'm going to defer to the great LeBron James, one of the greatest sports fans we've ever seen.
Yes.
Highest IQ in basketball, very high sports IQ, on hand at the game up in a luxury box with Savannah yesterday, and he tweets immediately, "Sorry, but I don't like that call. Not for the Super Bowl, man." Shannon.
See?
He goes on to say, his hand on his back had no effect on his route. This game was too damn good for that call to dictate the outcome at the end. Damn. By the way, I have no horse in the race, just my professional, very professional opinion.
Yes.
Thank you, LeBron. Case closed.
Skip, we can do that with anything.
Yep.
Jason Tatum said, my hit chop on your arm had no impact on that ball going in.
Well, he wouldn't say that because everybody knew his foul. He was trying to foul him. Bradberry wasn't trying to foul him.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't trying to intentionally impede him.
Yes, that's why he grabbed him.
No, he
Skip, do you understand that's how hold works?
Yeah.
When you hold somebody, you don't want them to go to where they want to go. That's why you hold them.
Yeah, did Juju look impeded to you?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Skip, he broke it. Skip, you make it seem like the guy got to hold him, he got to throw him to the ground. All you have to do is change his momentum. If I can't get in and out of that break, you've impeded me.
If you give Jalen Hurts the ball back down 3 with minute 30 left, I love my chances.
How many times did he
I love my chances.
How many times did he have the ball when he had the lead? So he did what all he could do. Patrick Mahomes just did it one better.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts got the ball back with 8
Nobody
seconds.
does it better.
Seconds. Really? That's a James Bond theme.
He Bond.
The Spy Who Loved Me.
Mahomes.
Extra points to
Patrick
Shannon for
Mahomes.
singing. Very brave, Shannon. At least it gives us something to argue about from now until next Super Bowl, guys.
I can't believe guys are
All
saying
right,
the
everybody,
moment should dictate
stick
a penalty.
around. So much more to digest with this big game. Skip and Shannon are back right after this.